Okay. Here we are. Uh, Lock that. Okay. Hooey. So, back at it with this piece, and, change of scenery. We're in my room this time. I wanted to try streaming from my room for once, so that's where we're at. I'm gonna try, and I do mean try, to finish this piece tonight and start another one because it's not quite crunch time yet, but it's there. And it's stressing me out. Trying. Ooh! I wasn't paying any attention to the mouse. You go away. And you open up. Here we are! Okay. I'm curious to see how well this does, so yeah. Awesome. Of course, there's always gonna be a delay. We're gonna mute you. Awesome. That's hateful. It should work this time, but maybe I'll restart it. Let me try that. I've been playing around with Twitch today, so I'm trying to make my thing more interactive, silly looking, and whatnot. I can also see the suggestion box now, which I actually wasn't able to before because I'm not looking actively at Twitch and I never really saw where the little panels are, so now that I see them, cool. And I did add a would you rather thing. There it is. So I've added live requests and would you rather. Randomized or custom questions. Overlay on screen. Visible? Okay. People can see that. I actually don't know what that looks like for y'all, so interesting. There are no requests available. Give some ideas in the chat. No. I've also made it a thing to do a question of the day every time I start my streams now. So today's question of the day is, what's something ridiculous that should be illegal but isn't? And I can't actually think of something right now, but if you guys find anything, let me know in the chat. I made veggie soup today and decided to add it to my ramen. Well, I added ramen to it, so ramen. Hooey. I hope the music's playing. Hold on. I muted it up here. Okay, there it is. Just gonna mute that. Alrighty, so I'm working on commissions. Gonna try and finish this one today before I start another one, and hopefully I can get through a lot of these soon. Where did I hit the random? Interesting. I just breathed in so much steam by accident. Also because I'm sitting upstairs and looking at my screen for the most part, or at least the Twitch screen off to the side, I can now see the chat, so if that would just close for me. Don't wig out on me today. Alright, so goal today is to try and finish this commission quickly. I haven't had time to work on commissions really because I'm babysitting, so any off-screen time I have to work on things is non-existent, so I'm literally only working in stream, and that's when I demand that I have to work, so that's basically what's going on. Let me actually turn this one off, because I have the one off to the side. Don't do that. There we go. And that's only if I have to actually respond back to the chat. I will be looking off to the side every now and then to make sure I'm interacting with you guys. Else I'm just gonna sit here and kind of ramble. I need to figure out what layer is what. Boots. Yeah. And you are more belts. Sword hilt. I need the hilt of his sword. Probably. Should I make it a natural color or an unnatural color? We can go on natural, right? I'll go with that one. That's a lot. Okay. Oh great, and I gotta do a little bit of touch-up on his actual hands. That's fine. This is what I get for not zooming in before. I was working on skin a moment ago anyways. That's so big. Oh, I know why it's so big. I did that on purpose. Okay, his hand. Well, not quite his hand, both. His hand and his wrist look weird there. Might just be me. But I'm not in the mood to redraw it, so. This is still piping hot. I'm trying to narrow in on what I have to finish. So I still have details on his vest to color in, the sole of her boots, their swords, of course. Base color wise, and then everything's just a bunch of shading and shine and details and rendering and whatever the heck else is called. And then I can finish up the background. I also need to name all of these layers. Normally don't include the bright blue since he's supposed to be a night theme, but I feel like I can cheat here a little bit with that and shine and use it to It'd be like a replacement silver, I suppose. This is the best way to describe that. Don't do that, please don't do that. Okay. Which one's your buckles? There. I need to shrink that. But no, I've been busy with babysitting as of late, so I haven't had time to drop everything and work on other things. It's not too problematic. I love my niece and nephew, but boy, not having time to draw kind of irks me a little bit. Especially when I'm working on something like this. Do you work? Mayhaps? Oh, tits. What if I just did a darker version of this one? That might work for me. Let's see. Yeah, that actually works. That works very well. No. I really like that. Okay. Tits. I have to remember to go back and clean that up. If I can, I want to put stars on his vest. I might not. I might not. I don't know. If I don't do stars on his vest, then I'll probably do like a shimmer to his sword or something like that. Being real, I don't know why I added a live request when I'm not gonna really take requests. Not really, but like, I don't do requests in streams anymore. Mostly because I have too many projects to work on and I just don't have enough time. Maybe if I had like a art block day, then I'll just draw whatever. But I'll have to see. I'll have to see. Okay. Being honest, I want to see how well this laptop, not laptop, it's a desktop. I want to see how well this desktop handles, at least playing the streams. I know I can't stream from it for right now, because I don't have, a version of Clip downloaded to it, and you have to have if you're gonna have Clip on 2 different devices, you have to buy it twice, and I don't feel like doing that. So there's that. But just gonna put it right there. Oh, I'm stupid. Bam. My TV is actually off right now. How am I gonna do this? So because I'm not listening to the actual stream music, I tend to listen to stuff off to the side. Generally, like other YouTube stuff I'm trying to catch up on. That's basically it. So. Trying not to pinch my dang finger in this. There we go. I had something I was listening to earlier. I listen to a lot of true crime stuff, so there's that. But I also tend to listen to music, of course, when I'm drawing, so I'm probably gonna put some music off to the side. That isn't the stream music. Probably something that I've been, not been listening to, but I have a playlist of stuff that I like to listen to for, a certain amount of time, and that helps me stay focused without having to fiddle with my phone or anything like that. It's so weird. But, I'm also gonna obviously take breaks because I'm eating. I might not even finish my food by the time I finish, stream. I'm also going an hour over because I'm late, so there's that. I wasn't even trying to be late today, I just got caught up, and that's generally how it happens. Don't have a stroke on me. I also gotta re-record my, tablet review video because I had it, I had it recorded, but I didn't like how it turned out, so I'm just gonna do it again. And hopefully it turns out better. name some of these layers before I fudge around and forget. Ooh. I didn't even realize I'm 7 away from 30. That's crazy. I got on here and forgot what I was about to do. Now I remember what I was trying to do. I'm not gonna take him out of this, but Okay. I need to go through and name some of these layers because I'm gonna get confused. I mean to do that. Cool. I didn't even realize I forgot to switch it back over. Like, sometimes I get caught up and then just completely forget to swap them back over, so I apologize. I'm sitting here naming layers in case you guys were wondering, so no real drawing, I'm just trying to get the layers named. Alright. I'm gonna keep the swords the same color, because, I'm glad I'm not using my phone as a camera right now because it's shaking with my movements and I don't want to knock it over. It might end up being knocked over if I leave it up there, so I might move it. Is that low enough? I think that is as low as it goes, yeah. Y'all need to be blinded by purple. Ooh. That feels like a guarantee we're gonna fall. There we go. Jesus Christ. I need to get my own back scratcher or something. Got the ditches. Okay. Let's see. I believe that's the right color. Yeah. Hand just looks weird to me. Being fair, it might just be me, but I may have to fix that. So I have a playlist on YouTube of just hour-long versions of songs that I like, that I'll play whenever I'm working on commissions, or just working in general, so that I'm not fiddling with my phone or whatnot, and it really helps me focus in on what I'm doing. There's not a lot of skin in this one, which is great. So, but yeah, so I'll play one or two songs from that playlist while I'm sitting here working, so that I can actually work on stuff without getting distracted. I'm taking this glove off. It's probably to keep the screen from getting dirty, but it doesn't seem to have much of a difference to me other than work my nerves. That and the gloves are kinda loose. I mean, this one's a better fit than the one I bought, because it's a skull one that I bought. Not skull, skeletal hand, but that one was so big, and I can't comfortably wear it for long periods of time because it'll work my nerves. So, I think... Ooh. I think that's dark enough. I need it dark and kind of warm, so that'll work. I mean, it still works. Oh. Yeah, if I'm not playing stuff from my one playlist, then I'm listening to either Troy Boy on Spotify or what's his name? Childish Gambino. Then again, I listen to Childish Gambino almost every day. He's kind of in my go-to playlist at this point. That felt jerky. I don't know if I'm gonna do a second layer. Before I realized that this pen existed, which is kind of a overstatement because I already knew this pen existed, I just never used it. But I would go through and just manually do the dash lines. Then I realized it was quicker to just use a pen for it. Not to mention the dash lines are more even doing it like that, so it just made more sense to it just made more sense to use this pen rather than always going in manually and doing it like that. And I don't know why I was so stubborn about that, but I'm glad I stopped being stubborn. Because it actually is a bit of a time saver. And I'm not sure when, but I gotta work on making some custom pens for my webcomic, so eventually I'll be getting back into that. If I do the light blue, it might look like starlight accents or something like that. I'm still thinking on that question of the day, by the way. I don't know if it has to be something that actually exists. It might just be something, silly. You know what I think I have? I think I have an answer. Wasting food, like, the people that just make terrible food combinations through, like, bad cooking. I feel like it should be illegal. It makes no sense to make so much food. No, not so much food, but make food in such a weird way. To the point of being wasteful. Oh! The next desk upgrade is going to be getting a new PC. So that I can actually face my computer. And, I'm not sure. I actually like the way this is set up so you guys can see the desk because my room's not exactly a mess, but I'm like, I don't really want to show off my room. If that makes sense. I am excited to one day finish my tiny house though, because once I finish that, then you guys will be able to... I'll have like a dedicated spot. I'll have like a dedicated spot specifically to streaming and art stuff, so that you guys can look at that rather than my room. Like they'd be two separate spaces, if that makes sense. That was so dark. I'm like, is it showing up? That'll work though. I don't need it to be gold. Okay. I need that to be add. There were no nails showing there. It seems silly to be a bit obsessive with this, but I saw somebody, and the way somebody drew nails in their art style looked so cool that I had to incorporate it, because I'm trying to add more detail to certain features when I draw, and adding in nails really helps. So the hands don't look weird or cartoony, I suppose. But this one still looks weird regardless. I'll have to clean that up. Or pretend I don't see it. Please, I'll see it. But yeah, the way they did nails, I'm like, oh, I gotta do that. And I'm actually liking how this looks, so I think I'm just gonna keep doing that. That's nice. Okay. I'm gonna put my keyboard back up here so that it's out of the way. Because I'll lean over it just right and hit the space bar or something. Saving. I do save these for speed paints, and I just pray every time that I don't accidentally, not accidentally, I just pray that Clip does not crash on me, because Clip has this feature where you can like record a speed paint as you do it, or time lapse as you draw, which is very helpful and great, because I will mess around and forget to do that all the time, and sometimes I don't feel like running 2 programs just to record a speed paint, so it's very nice. But I also tend to forget. Well, not also tend to forget, but it's because it's recording a time lapse of the drawing as you're working. It makes the file bigger, and because it's a bigger file, it's a lot more work on the computer to manage and whatnot, especially when you save it. So So I try to save often, just to make sure that the clip doesn't actually crash on me, and then I have a real problem. What is that? Ah, I'll look at that later. Yeah, I'll look at that later for next stream or something. I had a few, interesting. Interesting. Okay. It's only been 54 minutes. That's crazy. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to play around with some of this a few times during stream, so you guys are gonna have to forgive me for not knowing what I'm doing half the time. I really don't. I'm still trying to figure out half of this. Token Dr. Pepper. Okay. Also, he's supposed to have a hand symbol going on here. Let's go to this. Where is it at? 1, 2, 3. Okay. I technically have 4 pieces after this one, so there are those. And then we'll make it the bright blue, why not? I don't know how much this is supposed to look like a dragon on his hand. We're kind of just winging it. You know what? Instead of doing that, let's do it like this, and then say I don't need it. Okay, now it's starting to look cool, because at first I'm like, oh, this is trash. I'm doing such a bad job. Oh my god. Now it's starting to look better, because I'm like, I need to sit up. Frankly, I probably should have played this music on the hour so I know. It'll be alright. Might swap the song. So I don't know about you guys, but I try to keep the song matching the vibe of whatever I'm working on, because else it's distracting. Oh, that actually looks cool. Okay. The glow is still so strong. We're gonna keep it at 15. Okay. Technically don't have anything in my hour-longs that would work. So I'm just gonna listen to whatever. Alright, I'll be right back, y'all. I like these headphones because they're my go-tos, but boy, they hurt my ears. In fact, they actually cut into my ears. And the other white ones I wear, sometimes they're interesting is the best way I can describe it. But they've also been randomly dying on me every time I do a stream, so I'm just like, I just need to save up and get new headphones eventually. Which I will. I have like a few in my Amazon wishlist that I want to get, but I need to see some reviews and whatnot before I commit to the ones I've been looking at. And I don't know if I'll go with like cutesy ones, because I want another pair of cat ear headphones. I had some before in the past, but they broke. Okay, one pair of mine broke, and I was meticulously careful with them, so I have no idea how they broke. I just like put them on one day and they broke. So I was very upset about that. I have my sister's pair, and I think they work, but I gotta repair the ear cuff on them. And the headphones I've been looking at are by the same company, I think, and I'm kind of worried about buying them and them falling apart on me again. I don't want to waste money on something that's just gonna break again, so. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if y'all heard any of what I just said. But, yeah, I need to get new headphones. Is basically where I'm gonna stop that at. Okay, I think we're just in the quote-unquote shading phase. And shade and shine. So I'm going to be very specific with this shine. Actually, hold on. I need to do some skin shading first. And then go for what I know. But once I do that, But I basically what I was saying is I need to get a new pair of headphones because the ones I'm currently wearing cut into my ears, like the tops of my ears. So that's not too fun. And then the other pair I sometimes wear, the white ones, they just randomly die in stream and I have no idea why they do that. So I just need to save up and get a new pair of headphones, which eventually I will. I'll probably try to buy my headphones around the same time I buy the new desktop PC, because the one I have now apparently won't upgrade past a certain version of Windows 10, and it just barely functions for what I needed to do, so I need to replace it anyways, but at least it's on right now and like working. So I'm kind of happy there, because I actually want to make it my main hub for drawing and gaming, so that I can reduce my laptop numbers here, because right now I mostly stream from this laptop here. It's supposed to be a gaming laptop, and I almost had a heart attack. I believe it's a Nitro 5, I believe. I can't tell. Put y'all back. Yeah, it's a Nitro 5. But it works decently well, but I eventually want to be able to have a desktop, because desktops will always have more memory. For like the bigger files I work with, like a lot of video files and stuff like that, and I'll probably have to get like a separate hard drive sort of thing for those. But also I want to use less laptops, because there's this one that I use almost strictly for video editing and art, and then there's one at my feet right now that I strictly use for whenever I'm doing games, and it can run Genshin and Star Rail and stuff like that, and I want to be able to stream those because those are games I play passively in my free time. And then I eventually want to be able to hook up my PlayStation over there to my laptop, because I have a PS4 that I play on sometimes, and if I can hook it up to my desktop so that I can stream games like that, that'd be cool. Well, stream, record, whatever. But right now all I have is, I'm about to say, don't freak out on me. But yeah, right now all I have is this little laptop. So the setup is coming together. I just need to get it. I need to get some more components, and then my art studio here will be technically complete, because my art studio is also my room. I'll eventually have something a little different for the tiny house, because I am still working on my tiny house, slowly but surely. I haven't had time to go to the tiny house as of late with all the babysitting I've been busy with. But I do plan on having a space set up specifically for streaming in the tiny house, and it'll probably double as an art studio as well, so that's kind of the plans for that area. And I'll talk about it more once I get there, and I'll probably even like post videos of it once I do start building out that area, or at least decorating that area, let me say. I try to save most of the build stuff for the tiny house channel. If you guys do want to check that out, I don't know if I'll have it linked in my YouTube description, but you guys can check it out via maybe my Instagram or something. I'm not sure. I'll have it linked somewhere. because I am working on building a tiny house. And I'm pretty excited about that. Okay. Her hand looks so big. I thought it was just me, but her hand actually looks kind of big. Okay. Luckily, there's not a lot of shading required for skin here, since most of the skin is covered. I need to see if I can't. Don't do that. That. And that. It shouldn't mess with. Oddly, that looks better. Alright, now let me see if I can't skew this. Don't care. Okay. I'll go away. I don't think I need you anymore. Now to clean up these colors. Okay. I did not mean to do that. Alright, back to her hand. Because I think all of that's fine and dandy. I am itchy today. Like, for almost no reason. Okay. That looks better. Yeah, it looks better. Oh. I was about to say something's different. Okay. Skin. I need to do their eyes, because boy oh boy, I forgot about that. I also gotta buy more candles for my room. The candle I thought I was burning was not burning at all because it's burned out, so swapped my candle out. All that means is I need to buy more candles. I want to have a little candle collection for my room eventually. I don't even know when I started. It's interesting. That's what that means. see something. I did not know that in the what is this one called? In the creator studio that you could actually see your bitrate. That's pretty cool. So I guess I get decent bitrate in my room. As far as I'm concerned. I need to get out my mega water bottle. Okay. It's gonna seem kind of silly to try and do both at the same time, but I'm lazy like that, so let's go. I don't know if it's laziness or overachieving, but... I'll leave it at 100, why not? I don't even know what to describe that color as. Cool. Alright. I think I've only done eyes like this one time and it was drawing my Genshin Impact. Oh, see? I might do that again, like redraw that old drawing because I'm happy with it, but I know I could do better, so... Maybe I should pick certain drawings to just randomly redraw here and there. I might do that. Like compare them or something. Let me, One more, and we're gonna make that add. I gotta, at some point, I'm gonna at some point figure out, was it? Figure out I'm not good at terminology, you guys. But I lost my train of thought just that fast. I guess it wasn't that important. I might do eyes like this more often from here on out. Because as much as I like doing very detailed drawings, I don't do them a lot. For whatever reason, I just never really commit to doing them like that, and I feel like I should change that. I might do more detailed drawings in the future, I'm not sure. I'll just have to see how that plays out for me. That's cute. Anyways. Like, genuinely cute. Alright. Then first... do I really want this to be normal, or... There we go. Same goes for eyes. You know, I was under the silly impression that you always had to drag it back. I did not know I could just click. Learning something every day, y'all. I love these. These are so pretty so far. I also know my friend, and I think I've already mentioned these, but these are commissions for my friend's wedding. So, that's why they've been, it looks like I've been working on the same two characters, because I have. It's my friend and her fiance. And I've been putting in a lot of effort to make these as perfect as I possibly can. In my style. So... I have an idea for the clothes. It's gonna be the laziest thing I've ever done, but the eyes are done, so... Okay. didn't actually mess with anything stream-wise, because I keep forgetting what I have buttons set up to. But, yeah. Alright. Let me see. Figured I may as well post my answer to the question of the day. It seems such a matter-of-fact way to describe all of those bad cooking TikToks I've seen, where people will dump a whole bunch of food in a casserole dish and call it good, or basically the same thing. Not even has to be a casserole dish. You just put a whole bunch of things that don't make sense going in the same pot together, or cooking steaks wrong, or that kind of thing. That stuff just, I think that's just to make people mad though, so I don't know if they do it on purpose or if they legitimately think that's how that works. Anyways. Ooh, I think I know how I want to do this. I'm actually gonna leave certain things. I'm not gonna get every stinking thing. Like, that's a lot. I don't care, Charlotte. Okay. I'm gonna try and select as much of this as I can and do some general shading. And personally, I don't think I'm that good at shading, but I really want to get better, so I just need to crack down and just start getting better. One way or another. It's only gonna happen one of these ways. Okay. Alright. Now, what color do I want to use? I've seen plenty of, at least advice on Pinterest on how to get better at shading. And I know about light source stuff, like I can do light source something, it's just for some reason when it comes to doing the same principles on, like, the human body or something like that, my brain doesn't want to compute. You know, and something that should come easy ends up looking kind of funky. At least in my opinion, so I don't know. I might be better at shading than I give myself credit for, so I'll say that, but... And I gotta admit, I kind of like cell shading more than I like soft shading or whatever it's called. I may have that backwards, but yeah, I like cell shading more than I like the upper type of shading because it looks nicer to me. I mean, I struggle with either one, so I do this. So I end up doing soft shading by default a little bit because I feel like soft shading is a little more forgiving. Where cell shading, you just gotta know where you meant to shade and commit. At least it's how it feels. And of course I'll clean this up so it doesn't look messy. That's not what I meant to do with you, and that's not the thing I meant to do that too. We love that. I know you guys see that. No. So randomly, and this is how I know it's like a big file and I need to hopefully finish this up fast, but Clip will have this little message that'll pop up and it'll emergency save your thing or something, or at least save a backup in case it may be a big file. And one of those little like messages just popped up for me, so I'm like, oh god. I don't think it'll crash on me, but boy, I can't remember what piece it was I was working on, but it felt like it got close to doing exactly that, and it was actually an OC feature piece I was trying to work on that I think it did that too, and I'm like, ooh. Like, I think it was such a big file for some reason that I actually couldn't finish it. Or no, I did finish it, but boy did Clip make it hard to do so. Honestly, shading might not be that bad. I might just be overthinking it. Like, badly. Okay. Mm. Okay. I'll cut stream once I'm pretty sure it's been at least 3 hours, like normal. Where am I? I have about like 1 more hour, so cool. I might end it early though because I still have to clean up and stuff. Thank you for doing that. Huh? Okay, it does show up there. Itchy. I said this was going to be lazy shading, and yet here I am putting in effort. Okay. Ooh. Saved it. actually happy with the shading. Gotta do something for the background. Hmm. Okay. Actually, let me do something kind of cool here. I just gotta... It's extra right now with everything I'm doing. Yeah. Wait. That's stupid of me to do. I don't know why I did that. And me. For critical? Yeah. Do I care? Okay. Such a minuscule detail that nobody's gonna really see. Here, in my ear. I'm thinking myself a little because I just realized I named this this drawing Dragon Whispers. It's supposed to be Dragon Whisperer, and I just realized that mistake, but it's alright, I'm here now. Layers, because there's no point. Can't put in the effort to draw a shadow and then not have the shadow cast on the dragon behind them. That just makes no sense. Now, of course, the shadow's going to be kind of layered. It has to be. But layered in a way that looks like it's falling over the dragon. If that makes sense. It won't be on the dragon's head, though. The dragon's head is, like, technically between them. Got to bring that back down. We are 2 hours, 30 minutes. Okay. I'm almost done with this, so... Okay. My back is killing me. Okay, where are we at? It is currently 10:30 for me, you guys, so I'm going to spend the rest of the night finishing this up and starting the line art for another one. I only have a little bit of shading and stuff left, so I'm confident that I'll be able to finish this one tonight. And then I'll be able to start the next one, and I'll try to make as much headway on that one as possible, because it's just a game of getting the line art done, getting into the base color, and then just going from there. I won't be staying up to do these because it's my dad's birthday tomorrow, and I want to be up early so that I can make him breakfast and stuff, and just generally hang out with him and surprise him and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think I'll try to finish this one tonight and power through some line art, and then I'll call it a night. And then next stream, I'll definitely, not gonna speak maybes into existence. I'll definitely be working on a new commission, still same general fantasy theme, but at least it'll be something new to look at, rather than me working on the same commission for like the next 2 weeks. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my YouTube. I am working on a tiny house in one channel, and then I am obviously posting all of my art streams and speed paints and stuff on my art channel. I'll hopefully be getting into animation sooner or later. Probably sometime after March, because I really want to do that rat dance meme I've been seeing everywhere, but it'll be way too late to do it then, but I don't care. So, and I'll eventually be doing a tablet review for this tablet I'm working on. It's the Huion Campus 16 2021 edition, I believe. Not the newest and greatest, but I am in love with this tablet. It's my first display tablet, so I'll be doing a tablet review for that sooner or later, because I want to. And with all of that news wrapped up, I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao for meow.